So this is, it might be the final part, might not, I don't know. I think this is the final part, but thank you for 10 subscribers and everything like that. I'm surprised, I just started this a week ago and I already got 10. But, let me think real quick. Well yeah, just thank you. I'm gonna keep making these, because first of all, I'm bored. And I just like making these for fun. So, where I think we last left off was him going to Night Eyes. But we need to do the big three fight. Mostly just Mirio fighting. So, we need to, so, as it comes in, and the big three comes in right after him. So everybody's shocked about who they are. Because not Deku, because let's just say he's known him outside of school. So, Deku's not that surprised. So Deku is, right now, gonna fight them last because he already knows he can defeat them. And Deku already told about his abilities to them. So, while Deku is just sitting there watching everybody get beat, after everybody got beat, Deku went down. Then he said, "All of you versus me." Mira says okay. The rest of the other two say okay. Tamaki's not as nervous around Deku because he's known him all his life. Not all his life, but most of it. Let's just say they met in middle school, second year. But for them, it would be their first year. So, Deku just stops time for Mirio and then just punches him in the face. Then starts time again. If I'm correct, his time limit is 10 minutes. You can stop it for 10 minutes, and let's say you can rewind about a day, and fast forward about a day. So, Deku still keeps his eye covered, and he's only using the one eye. Because one eye has fast forward, and the other has rewind. Let's say this is the fast forward, and this is the rewind. Right here. Get right here. And, Deku, for Tamaki, he just knocks him out. Rage happen on the neck. And Deku does the same thing. So all of them are knocked out in an instant. And the believers who believed in him aren't that surprised, but everybody else is, because they still think he's a villain. Because he killed All for One, but it was necessary, because All Might was going to do it anyway. So, Deku's looking for agencies and everything like that to, go to. Mirio suggests, Night Eye. since Deku's calm, chill, and everything like that, he's okay at jokes, so he got in pretty easily. He still had to do the stamp thing, but he also just stopped time for a minute, took the stamp, stamped the paper, and put it back in his hand, put the stamp back in his hand, and then he went to where he was standing before, and he just made time go again. And when Deku combines his UIs, he can pretty much pause time. That's why it's only 10 minutes instead of a whole day. So Deku's pretty much holding the paper with the stamp on it. He's like surprised about it because he didn't even see it. And Night-Eye said, "How did you do that?" and stuff like that. Deku says, "I combined both of my eyes' abilities to make so time could stop." And he asks about his abilities, and he says he's the Uchiha sin of betrayal. Because the sins have been passed down through by the legends and stuff. And Deku said to the believers that, yes, it's real, they're real people, and everything like that. It happened before quirks, so... So Deku deactivated his Sharingan / just stopped the chakra from going there. And he pretty much just, so Naya says you're in and everything like that. And Deku also says he has chakra, which nobody remember how to use because it was chakra, then magic, then quirks. So they remember magic better than chakra. And so Mirio and Deku are just walking around the city. Every girl that gets in like 20 feet of him just starts heating up, blushing and everything like that. And because no homo, he looks good. No homo. So Deku, he's just walking around, and a little girl with a horn just came running out of an alley with Overhaul behind her, also known as Birdman. And Deku just asked the little girl what's wrong, and she was just clenching onto him like she was terrified for her life. So Deku sees a Birdman, and he instantly knew who it was, because Deku has to be smart, because 750 years of a giant, like 3,000 of a demon, and stuff like that. You have to be smart. Smart and strong, so Deku is smart and strong. So, yeah. Deku, asks him, why is this girl so scared? Everything like that. And Overhaul said, oh, she just got, and like, she did something, I yelled at her, and stuff like that. And Deku knew this was all a lie. Because over 9 years and your mindscape, plus you're still training, you're probably able to read emotions and stuff like that. So Deku said, I know that's a lie and everything like that. I can tell you've been torturing this girl. And stuff like that. Overhaul just placed his hand on the ground and just put a spike right through Deku's chest. Deku did not feel that. Deku just saw it like, there's a spike right through my chest. He doesn't care because he just can regenerate. So yeah, Deku just pretty much regenerated the spikes being pulled out of him. He tossed Eri over to Mirio. So then they can run. And then they just start fighting. Deku is hitting like one chakra point every 10 minutes. Because if you don't remember the White Sharingan's abilities, it's able to see chakra points for like 5 minutes. So he's activating and deactivating it at the same time. Actually, let's move that timer up to 10. No, 30. Just because. So Deku, because people still have chakra. Even though it's not like original chakra, it's still chakra. Deku has the original chakra. Deku pulled out his sword and just started slicing him and stuff like that. And that, because Deku wasn't prepared for this fight, he wasn't expecting to fight today, so he's going a little bit slower than he would normally do. But like every minute he's going faster. Coming faster and faster and faster. So, yeah. How's it only 10? I've been up for 5 hours. It's only 10. What? I don't know. I'm gonna be eating lunch, but I don't really care. And yes, my lunch is at 10. It's bad. So yeah, Deku, the fight keeps going on. And since all mates are tired, Endeavor had to eventually get there. But when Endeavor got there, Deku just sliced, Overhaul's neck. Killing him instantly, like. And Endeavor was actually shocked about this because he knew Deku a little bit, and he could tell the kid would never kill. But he doesn't really care anymore, so. Even though Endeavor, let's say Endeavor didn't see it on the TV, or no, when he was in person, because he was still fighting the no moves. So let's say, so Deku got Eri and he just went to Night Eyes and just placed Overhaul's mask on his desk. And Eri, just scared for her life still, just hiding behind Deku because Deku put her down. And Night Eye said, "What's this?" Deku said it was Overhaul's mask and everything like that. Deku said he defeated Overhaul by slicing his neck, so he's pretty much dead. Ari's actually kind of happy about this, because the bad man who tortured her is dead. So Aries happy, and Deku took her to the dorms and everything like that. Because her quirk didn't go haywire or anything. And if it did, Deku just can rewind her so her quirk didn't go haywire. So when they're walking back, Deku says, "What's your favorite kind of food?" and everything like that. She said candy. Well, not candy, but apples. So Deku they went to the store and bought her some apples. And Deku bought like 4 candy apples too, just to see if she likes them. Because Deku likes candy apples. Like, they're sweeter than normal apples, so why wouldn't you? So Deku gave one to Eri, and Eri loved it. You know that face when she first ate a candy apple? Yeah, that face. That cute face. So she was smiling when they are getting back. They went to a clothes store to get her some new clothes. And Deku got her new clothes, shoes, and everything like that. Because Deku has a job. And let's just say he works as a chef at a restaurant. Did I say he was good at cooking? Yeah, I said he was good at cooking. Because he thinks as Bon as his dad and Elaine as his mother. Yeah. So Deku, they get there finally, and Deku introduces her to everyone. She's just hiding behind Deku's leg, holding Deku's hand, still scared because she doesn't know a lot of people. Bakugo she runs up and just hugs him and kisses him. So Deku, shows Eri to everybody and everything like that. And Aizawa says, because he was sleeping, of course. Because Deku likes to sleep too, so he would, but he's got Eri to take care of. And Aizawa asks, "Who's this?" Deku says, "It's Eri. He saved her from a guy named Overhaul." And like that. Aizawa said, "Oh yeah, I got a phone call about that. You'll be taking care of her." That's what Aizawa says. Deku doesn't mind, because Deku asked what's her quirk and everything like that, and she said it was rewind. And Deku says we have a similar kind of quirk. Deku's is not quirk, so Deku says we have a similar kind of power. Deku says he's able to pause, rewind, and fast forward time with his eyes. Deku explains that one eye is able to rewind, one eye is able to fast forward, and if I use both at the same time, it would just pause time. So Deku tells her about that. So Deku will be taking care of Eri. But Deku asks Bakugo about this. She said, of course. And Deku asks for a bigger room because his dorm room was too small to put Eri's stuff in. So they say, okay, we'll make you a bigger dorm room and stuff like that. So yeah. The first night the Eri was there, she had a nightmare, so she woke Deku up, and she said she had a nightmare, so, because Bakugo was there too, just sleeping with him, so Deku puts her on the bed, put Eri on the bed, and, they just slept. They just slept for probably a long time. Probably they skipped school because of how long they slept. But they did get a week off, so Eri could get used to everything. And Deku is taking Eri around and looking at everything. And Mirio comes up and says, "Hi Eri, hi Deku," and stuff like that. And Eri started calling Deku Papa and Bakugo Mama. So Eri's like, she's pretty much just a lot happier in general. And let me think. How long has it been going on for? 21 minutes. Okay. I can still do more. So Peter comes up and says hi, Deku, hi, Eri, and stuff like that. I should flashback to when Eri first said Papa and Mama, stuff like that. They're both just shocked, and they're just both frozen for like a minute. Deku shook out of it first. Deku accepted it, because that's fair. She's never had a role model or anything like that. So, yeah. God. So, Deku, he, so flashbacks now over. They're setting up that, festival thing. So then they can, just have a relaxing time. And stuff like that. So people can get stress over with and just listen to stuff. And they're gonna do the same thing in canon, but instead of Jiro singing, it's Deku. Because let's say Deku's a good singer, and he's a good guitarist. Better than Jiro. Jiro is the backup singer. So there you go. Everything else is in canon. Eri's actually gonna be up there dancing too, which would be super cute. But so they're gonna ask Mirio if he can do if he can pull Aoyama around, make him like a disco light. Mirio says yes, because he does have One for All and his permeation, which he's trying to get his permeation back fully, because having One for All with his permeation actually made his permeation reset, so he's still training on it again, but since he already knows every trick, it's actually going faster than he was a little kid. So Deku sings and everything like that, everybody dances, everything like that, everybody enjoyed it. everybody came up and pretty much said that was amazing and stuff like that. Deku said no problem while yawning. Some about a yawn. Yeah. So Deku, so I don't know what to do now. Well, actually, the gentle criminal. Yeah. Let's say he's coming late, so then he can break in after it. So Deku's out with Eri, grabbing some candy apples, and stuff like that. Stuff to make candy apples. Yeah, actually stuff to make candy apples, because Deku doesn't just want to feed her candy apples. If they want candy apples, they have to make it, let's just say. Because they can buy them at the store, but Deku thinks this way it's cheaper and actually better for cooking skills, because Deku's going to teach Eri about cooking and stuff like that. And Deku already told everybody about his powers, even Eri, even though she didn't get it that much, she got it a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, Deku is, let's skip, because I got, well, no, not skip, we still need to do Gentle Criminal. I'm always horrible at that one. So, yeah, the Gentle Criminal fight happens. Deku just pauses time, because he's spending time with Eri, and just knocks both of them out, brings them to the prison, and then just unpauses time, standing right next to Eri. Eri says, like, where did those people go? Deku says, I took care of them and everything like that. So, let's skip probably till, how old was Eri? Like 6? Let's skip 9 years. Eri is in UA right now. And Deku he was 16 when that fight happened, so plus 9 years. He's 25. So, Bakugo and Deku both, so they have 2 kids, one adopted, one birthed? One their own child. Eri knows how to use her quirk properly and everything like that. And the kid's quirk is pretty much a mixture of Deku's eyes and Bakugo's explosions. They're able to use the Byakugan, the White Sharingan, in both of their eyes. They do have both in both of their eyes. Doing more of a design like number 6 than anything. And mix it with this. The red part is the white part, and the eye is pretty much just the eye. Here. So yeah, and they're able to make explosions from their hands. I'm not going to give them a name because they're not important to the story, because this is the end of the story. And I hope you guys liked it, and give me ideas in the comments for what ifs. I do have a few planned, but it would be nice to just get a few, so if something happens, I can just do those and stuff like that. But I hope you guys like this one, and I'm probably going to record like 3 more today, so be expecting more what ifs. And I'll give you a hint to one. This. This is the hint. If you guys can guess it in the comments, I'll say if you're right or wrong. Okay, I hope you guys like it. Bye.